Hello, what's up guys? It's your boy Hitsound producer, and today's video is proudly sponsored by Hitsound Studio. Yeah, I announced a few days ago that I'm going to be starting some sort of a studio session that has me and a random artist. We are going to be vibing and creating music from scratch. Now, if you are lucky enough and you get picked, because I dropped an email where you can submit your songs so we can just lock in the studio and make new stuff, you will get an email which consists of a form for specification, my free Hitsound merch, and quite a lot of goodies like the Hit Squad box. This is the first time I'll be announcing this. This is the Squad box. No details or info about what's inside, but it's definitely going to be awesome. And I'm looking forward to making a lot of good stuff with random artists. But before we go into this video, what I want to say is I really appreciate the feedback, the comments, and every single stuff you've been doing to make sure that this series continues. I really appreciate. Thank you. So before we start this video again, I would like to say a big shout out to every single member of my team, because they've been really doing a lot to make sure that this series continues. Like, I've been getting moral support, I've been getting financial support, I've been getting a lot, and I really appreciate. This is all I need to kickstart this year, and I've been really consistent. Big thank you and a big shout out. Let's go to the video straight. So it have come to my notice that a lot of people go into artist DM or producer DM with a bad approach. That's very unprofessional. Like, you can't just walk into somebody's house and tell them, yo, you know what, I want to watch a movie, I want to do something in your house. It's not proper, it's never done that way. So I'm going to be addressing that today in this video. We'll be talking about how you can interact, how you can network, and how you can express yourself via DMs and via any other way, like phone calls. It's just all about expression. And I'm saying this from my experience because it's something that a lot of people really need to learn. And it's 2022. I mean, it's a good way to start the year. You need to learn how to approach people, because music is business and art. So if you are talented and you don't know how to reach out to people, trust me, you will never make it. At the end, it's about you knowing what your self-worth is about, your branding, and how you connect to people. It's about the connectivity and the vibe. You can vibe with someone and at the same time miss your opportunity because you approach them in a very wrong way. So this video is all about approach, and I'll make sure to not be hard on a lot of people, because I've experienced terrible DMs. I mean, terrible DMs. I get them every single day. Some of them I decide to ignore, some I just decide to reply, and at the end of it, I still get turned off by what they say or what they do. So this video is for you. Don't switch this video. Stay tuned. Make sure you click on the subscribe, and let's get into it. I want to address the issue of personal messaging. So if you want to email somebody that is way bigger than you, that has more followers, that has every single stuff you need to grow, or maybe you want to message someone because you feel they are going to help you, like a producer or an artist. Why I'm saying producer or artist is because it's not directed to just one person. It's for every single one of you watching this video, and I'm sure most of my audience is based off of production and music and artistry. So if you want to send a DM to someone, what you do is you check who they are. You can Google their profile, you can check the pictures, you can check the videos, you can check every stuff that pertains to them, so you don't go and say what you are not supposed to. You just see someone post something on their story and you react and you just do random stuff. It's not how it's done. At least the approach point is you go into someone's DM with good gesture. Now, when I say good gesture, you can greet them, you can decide to give them a compliment, you can decide to share something of value. It's all about value, and your point needs to be proven. You don't just walk into someone's DM and say, how far? Bro, my guy, my G. Or you decide you feel cute and you send them pictures or start video calling them. That's the worst. You can't just video call or FaceTime someone without even having a relationship. It's all about the relationship. So you have to structure what your value point is, why you want to message or DM them, and the reason why you want to be friends, or you want to business associates, or you want to work with them. So just point out the value you want to offer and then check out who they are, because I've seen a lot of situations where somebody goes into my DM and asks me, are you a producer? Come to think of it, come on. You did not even check my name. My name is Hitsound Producer. So what if I reply I'm a kitchen chef, or maybe I'm a driver, or I give you some sort of weird reply? You will not be like, oh, he's rude, he's terrible. But no, it's your approach. So we can just as well look on the profile, the pictures, the interactions, what he does or what the person you want to DM is all about before we prove our points. You don't barge into someone's DM and say, hey bro, what's up my G? Are you alright? Or how are you? Or send me beats. Or I've seen situations and scenarios where people go into my DM and say, how far my guy? Send me free beats. Like, come on, bro. It doesn't make any sense at all. And when you get left on red, you start feeling, why? What did I do? Is my branding poor or what? Some of you are talented, but your approach is very, very, very unprofessional. And that's what I was saying in the beginning. Like, if you have a good branding and you don't know how to interact with people, you might as well just take some time off and learn the interactive side of music, because music is a business and an art at the same time. You don't have to be all perfect and stuff, but you have to at least have some sort of communication skill. It's a skill that you don't get to see every time, but you can learn. This is the age of the internet, and then everything is on your fingertips. You can Google stuff, you can watch stuff on YouTube. And why I'm making this video is because it have gotten to this part of myself. Like, I'm pissed. Yeah, let me use that word, I'm pissed. Like, okay, let's take for instance, a few days ago, someone asked me how much I charge for a beat. And I told him, and he was like, yo, am I a Wizkid or a Davido? Like, why are you charging me this high? Eat your beats. So what do you expect me to say in that situation? I'll be like, eat my beats. What if tomorrow I get to be in the studio with him and then I now remember, yo, this was that dude that said eat your beats, and I'll be like, oh, okay, let me triple the price so he will learn his lesson. I mean, it's my option and opinion at the end, but the approach has spoiled the relationship and what the person is supposed to gain from me. So my point is, make sure you have every single information about who you want to DM. You don't randomly text people. It's a social media, yeah, of course, you network, you learn, but what's the purpose of your message? That's the point. Why are you sending a message? If you have issues with creating the messages you want to text people, or you want to reach out to a label or somebody, you can as well talk to an A&R or a media specialist, a social media specialist. It doesn't cost much to do that, because some of the skills I'm talking about here is something that you might not want to engage in learning, or you have issues, or you don't have time, or things are just a little bit crap, like choked up for you. You can as well text someone that knows how to do it. You have friends, you have associates, you have people around. You can just tell them, yo, you know what, I want to talk to Don Jazzy and I don't know how to reach out to him. Instead of you taking your phone and texting someone like Don Jazzy, how far? Or you say, good morning, bro. He's not your bro, and you don't ask people on official text, how far? Or you write my G. I mean, there's a lot you can do, but not that. So formality plays a huge role in making sure you get what you want. If I'm to text somebody like that, what I'll do is I'll make sure, okay, what does he want at this moment? Is he looking for artists? Is he looking for producers? I need to make my own background research, and then I need to know what he's interested in. So if I'm hitting him up as a producer, I can tell him, hello, good day. My name is Hitsound. I have a sample for you because I heard you are looking for sample and loop makers. What happened to that? As simple as that, it plays a very, very vital role in creating a relationship. If he gets to see it, fine. If he doesn't, fine. Do not spam people, because some people send a message and after a day or two, they start sending multiple messages like, have you seen it? Have you checked this? It doesn't work like that, because he's a busy person. He has a schedule and he has a life. So he might not see it. Maybe it can take a month, a year. It can take forever. But I mean, if you send a good message and you get to meet him in real life, the moment he texts your inbox like the moment he checks his inbox, he'll realize, oh, this dude sent me a message 2 years ago, and you'll be like, oh, cool, nice, that's a nice gesture. You're a hustler, you're someone that's working towards being a great person. But if what you sent 2 years ago does not add up, it might not affect your relationship, but you know, if probably he did not reply you and you write, yo, you know what, I don't want this anymore, he's going to be like, this guy is not professional, and maybe he's not patient enough to wait and see what comes out of this, and he might be pissed off. But that's, by the way, if you're sending a message to someone that is influential or you want to collaborate on something, what you need to do is make your background research, make sure you have a value that the person is ready to use, do not spam them, and be on your best behavior. Talking about behavior, your first 5 sentences will determine what comes out of the message, because if you go out of points, let's say you start with a good notion, you'll be like, hello, good day, and then at some point you now say, I need a favor. It doesn't add up. So you don't ask for favors, you don't ask for help, you don't ask for assistance in the first 5 sentences. You can be like, hey Hitsound, I really like the way your beats sound, and I look forward to being like you someday. I'll reply the message and I'll be like, oh, thank you. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for whatsoever you said. And then I can now ask, what do you do? If I don't, you can tell me, okay, I'm a music producer or I'm an artist, and I really look forward to making your type of music. So good, like it's getting interactive. Now I can reply with something like, oh, cool, dope, to make my type of music, subscribe to my channel and do something like that. And you can be like, yo, thank you, I really appreciate your time. So you've secured some kind of interaction. I now know you are in existence. So you can take a day or 2 off and send me a message someday and say, hey Hitsound, I saw your latest post and I'm willing to participate. So definitely when I see something like that, I'm going to reply with, okay, nice, these are the steps, or maybe read the description or something. So it's getting much more interesting because you are engaging with and interacting with my stuff, which gives me a feeling of you're not some kind of random person, you are a fan, or maybe apart from being a fan, you are someone that's serious about your grind. So I can now keep replying your messages, and then we keep going on and on. But now, if you want a collaboration, now after securing all that basic stuff, you can now ask, what does it take to collaborate with you? Good, I'll be interested to hear, because obviously I must have checked and seen your stuff. If I'm not ready for a collaboration, I'll give you feedback and say, okay, maybe in a month or 2, I'll be open for collaborations. Or if I don't really like your stuff, I can tell you, work on this, work on that. That way, you've secured a new friend, an ally, an associate, or someone that is willing to help you. And it works all the time. I mean, try it. Come to think of it, if you send a message that is very, very inappropriate and somebody's in a bad mood, what do you think comes next? Block. You get capital block. And when I say block, the block is not just normal block. It's a block that will affect all your future accounts, because it's a bad image and somebody will be like, no, not this guy. And you won't want that to happen. So what you should do is think through all the points I mentioned in this video and work on them. Work on your personal communication skill. It's all about communication. At the end, it's something you can learn in a day or 2. You can learn it in 30 minutes, in 2 hours. It won't take you anything to learn this stuff. So just think about it. Reevaluate your steps, because there's a lot of opportunities that you can grab. But if you miss the opportunities because of your approach, it's over. I mean, you can get it back, but it will be in a hard way. And then your points won't be proven, because the person is like, oh, I don't want to associate myself with this dude. Some people are fond of being arrogant and rude. When I say rude, somebody comes into your DM and tells you, I want this product, I want that, and you tell them the price. Instead of them to walk away, or maybe the best they can do is leave you on red, they now get to drop very negative comments. Those comments, they affect both the creator of what you want to buy and his mental state, because he's a creative. And as a creative, we don't need negativity, we want positivity every single time. So if you have negativity in you, or you don't know how to approach people because you have anger issues, or maybe you're having a bad mood, you can as well just chill and don't send a message when you are tensed. Just calm down, relax, and make sure you are free to make stuff you are in a good state of mind to send a message. Hello, what's up, guys? On this special episode, I have Ransombeatz in the building. Ransom, say hello to the camera.
Yeah.
So Ransombeatz is going to be laying more emphasis on our topic, which is how to network and send DMs to people that are very influential and way bigger than you. So Ransom, what do you have to say about this situation in general?
Some people don't really know how to message someone or DM someone.
Yep.
Like they just write yo, hi.
Yeah, hi,
or
bro.
What's up?
Yeah.
You need to be straight to the point. Like, what do you want?
True.
It's like going to the shop. You cannot tell the seller yo.
True. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, true.
So, for example, you have to be like, hey, how are you doing? I need to get a bit from you. How do I go about it? True. That's an example.
Yeah,
so,
true.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's right. 100% every single time people reach out to me, they lack the sense of conversation. They just go like, how far? My guy, my G, broski, my oga, boss. Or some even go to the extent of asking me, can I ask for a favor? It doesn't even make any sense, please. Let's be cautious of what we send, and we should try as much as possible to study and learn from the greats. It won't take you anything. Just go to Google and places like YouTube and get conversations like this. This is a matter of strong concern. A lot of people don't know about this, so we are trying to raise an awareness and let people know that they need to learn a manner of approach. So Ransombeatz, from your experience, do you think you'll be able to reply any message that comes like that?
No.
Basically, it's a no. Nobody will do that. And then what do you have to say to someone watching this? What should they do to man up their game when it comes to DMs?
Just be straightforward on what you want.
Yeah, word. You just have to be straightforward. So you've heard from Ransombeatz, and then we are going to be laying more emphasis on the points that I'm going to list in this video. So stay tuned and keep watching.